I hate this bit. I never know what to say. I know I'm supposed to say anything, but, well, it's not natural, is it? Talking at someone and getting nothing back. A smile if I'm lucky. Did you learn that? Do they teach you that in therapy school? Always nod at your client so they know you haven't died? If you did die, it'd probably be from boredom. I wouldn't blame you. I used to have a cat once when I was younger. Talked to it all the time. One day it died when I was talking to it. Keeled over and fell out the window. It wasn't even old. I literally bored it to death. No one does autopsies on cats, do they? Why would you? I wonder if cats want to know. Do they look at another dead cat and think, oh, I wonder how that happened? Wouldn't be surprised. Cats are known for their curiosity. I got Derek to stick it in the bin when he came home from work. I told you I never know what to say. I just waffle. I'm a waffler. Always was. Waffle. Funny word, that. Why do they call waffles waffles? You know, the potato ones or the ones the Americans have. I had a waffle in Amsterdam when Derek was around. I used to do a lot of holidays. Well, you can when you don't have kids. We went there to look at the artwork, but the galleries were so expensive we just hung about a bit. They had this little cafe that sold waffles near where the girls get their tits out. Pretty place it was. Like some little wooden hut you see in a fairy tale. We didn't read the menu properly and it was one of those ganja places. We both had 2 waffles each and we were off our heads for the afternoon. I spent about 3 hours breathing into a paper bag. Good holiday that was. Look, I'm doing it again. Jesus, you should get a medal for listening to this crap. I can't bear it. Sometimes when I'm pottering about the house on my own and my head's going off on one, and I just snap and go, Christ, will you shut up? The neighbours must think I'm mental. It's relentless. It's like having a demon in your skull. Blah, 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 blah. Endless, meaningless shit. You can't turn your own head off though, can you? Not without, well, you know. Derek used to just tune me out. I knew he did it, but I didn't mind. It was a blessing to talk, get it out. I'd blather on like some demented budgerigar, and he'd just say, yes, dear, and that would be fine. You don't have to pay so much attention to yourself when there's someone else around. Derek never complained. Sometimes when I went off the deep end, you know, when I was in the dark place, I'd push him too far, get too much. My thoughts would get louder and louder and I'd get lost in them. I'd get, well, I wouldn't say hysterical, but just sort of like an automatic record, getting faster and faster. Derek would just get up without saying anything and go for a walk. I knew when he'd had enough. His lips would go all thin. He'd be gone for a couple of hours. I'd usually have calmed down by the time he got back. It's like a wake-up call, though. Oh, don't get me wrong. Derek never hit me or anything. Derek loved me. I remember one time, he did scare me, though. I woke up, it was about 3 in the morning, and Derek was standing at the foot of the bed. Coat on, fully dressed. He had a golf club in his hand. I asked him what he was doing and he said, I'm going to play golf. Then he left the room, sort of backing away slowly. That's when I got scared. I could tell he'd been crying. I didn't know what to say. I couldn't move. I just let him go. I heard the front door. God knows where he went. Well, what would you say? Did you have a nice game of golf, dear? Have you ever done this? Been sat here, I mean. It's nerve-wracking. I had that cappuccino earlier and they put far too much coffee in them these days. Heart's going like a greyhound's. I wouldn't swap places, mind. I don't know how you don't die of embarrassment. people talking about their issues, and they say something like, I used to let the dog lick my knickers, and you've got to be all sort of supportive and not laugh. Blimey. Who knows why the fuck people do what they do? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do without him. How do you fill a hole like that? I just want to say I'm sorry for how I treated him. I just want to say I'm sorry. I know you've said that I wasn't responsible, but I'm sorry, that's just bollocks. We loved each other. We were a couple. If I didn't cause him to do it, then that would mean I meant nothing to him. And I don't believe that. I can't believe that. And all this bloody therapy is supposed to help, but does it? It's just more bloody talking. I sit here and tell you about Derek. I sit here and talk about him and remember and go over what happened in my head a million times, but none of it's real. It's not, is it? It's just noise. Just more of the same old shit. I wish you was sat here right now, looking back at me instead of you. I wouldn't talk. I'd just sit and look back at him and smile at him. Just once. And then I'd be quiet.